And this is the ABC 10 News Streamline, everything you need to know in 10 minutes or less. It is day 2 of the government shutdown. Both sides are playing the blame game. Democrats and Republicans again voted down each other's bills to reopen the federal government. Big argument here is health care. Democrats want to extend affordable health care subsidies before they expire and also undo President Trump's Medicaid cuts. The White House says it will soon use the shutdown as a reason to lay off federal workers.
The point is to say these people need their health care coverage, and the Democrats are willing to fight to protect access to health care. Republicans say they'd rather shut down the government than make sure that Americans get their access to health care. I think they're wrong.
Well, the White House is turning up the pressure, targeting projects in Democratic-leaning states, freezing $18 billion in infrastructure funding for New York City and blocking $8 billion for energy projects in 16 states that voted Democrat in the last presidential election. At least 2 people have died and 3 others serious in condition right now after a car drove towards a crowd and a person also stabbed people near a Manchester synagogue. This happened on Yom Kippur. It's the holiest day of the Jewish calendar. Police shot a man believed to be the driver and suspected stabber. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer posted to X saying he was appalled by the attack. A frightening airplane collision has left dozens of travelers stranded in New York. This happened on the runway of LaGuardia Airport late Wednesday night. 2 Delta regional jets hit each other. Flight 5155 was preparing to take off when its wings slammed into the cockpit window of Flight 5047. That plane had just landed. 1 person was taken to the hospital. That person may have been a flight attendant on Flight 5155 who the pilot said injured her knee. Pope Leo, the first American pope, is making rare comments about American politics, from abortion and the death penalty to immigration.
Someone who says that I'm against abortion, but I'm in agreement with the inhuman treatment of immigrants who are in the United States, I don't know if that's pro-life.
The Pope made the comments when asked about plans by Chicago Cardinal Blase Cupich to give a Lifetime Achievement Award to Illinois Senator Dick Durbin for his work helping immigrants. In defending the award, Pope Leo urged Catholics not to judge political figures on a single issue. Hurricane Imelda has passed over Bermuda, packing 100-mile-per-hour sustained winds at its core. This video here, it shows the trees blowing in those strong winds. The person who took this video says she lost power during the storm. And Imelda also churning up dangerous surf, rip currents, and coastal flooding along the U.S. East Coast as it moves eastward. So far, it's caused 7 homes along North Carolina's Outer Banks to collapse. You see the damage there. Nobody was inside those homes. No injuries were reported, but officials think the rough surf could wash more houses away over the next few days. Maxwell House Coffee, it's rebranding temporarily to Maxwell Apartment. That's because more people are choosing to rent rather than buy. The coffee company says its new branding will help people save money by buying affordable coffee while other prices rise. The company is offering what it calls a 12-month lease of Maxwell Apartment, where you can stock up on the coffee for under $40.
Grocery stores in San Diego can no longer offer digital-only coupons. They must have an in-store alternative, like these printed out coupons at the front of the store. This change making it easier than ever to find discounts on your everyday needs. Searching for deals on grocery store apps takes time and effort.
If it's worth my effort, I will do it.
Shoppers I spoke to say it's usually not worth it to download the app, create an account, and pay attention to what's on sale.
The sign says digital coupon, which I'm too lazy to do.
It's not enough money to be bothered with the time and effort that it takes.
A recent change enacted by the San Diego City Council could simplify the process.
I will definitely take advantage of that.
Most grocery stores in the city have to make their digital coupons physically accessible in store, whether on paper or on a touchscreen at the cash register.
If there's a different brand that's on sale, there's probably a high probability I'll choose that one.
City leaders say the goal is to ensure everyone can equally benefit from discounts, including less tech-savvy customers or non-English speakers.
I look at the sales flyer, see what's on. Sometimes I use coupons.
Using modern technology is that's something that I have to probably get more comfortable with. I don't have a ton of apps.
But certain stores might offer fewer discounts as a result of this change. Vaughn sent this notification to customers on Tuesday, explaining that many deals are sponsored by vendors who are not providing alternative formats to their digital coupons, resulting in fewer promotions overall at 29 Vaughn stores in the city of San Diego.
Most often, you just have to try and shop around and find out what's on sale.
Customers say they're ready to change their habits and shop around as long as they can cut back on spending. Perla Shaheen, ABC 10 News.
The woman who changed the way the world looks at wildlife has died at the age of 91. Legendary conservationist Dr. Jane Goodall died Wednesday of natural causes. A statement from the Jane Goodall Institute says she was a tireless advocate for the protection and restoration of our natural world. Goodall's field work with chimpanzees included documentation of the primate's emotions and personality traits. She's also credited with changing the overall way scientists study animals. Goodall was on a speaking tour of the U.S. when she passed away, a true trailblazer. The San Diego Zoo Wildlife Alliance says it will continue to honor her lasting legacy. Back in 1974, she was given the Gold Medal of Conservation from the San Diego Zoological Society for her extraordinary contributions. All right, San Diego Padres, they need to bring home the win today. They don't have any other choice. They have to keep their postseason dreams alive. It is the finale of the best-of-3 series against the Cubs at Wrigley Field. And for people who couldn't go travel to see the game in person, the Friar faithful, you can see it here. They showed out at Gallagher Square to support the Pods.
Got to keep the faith no matter what. We have a tendency to come back from 1-0 down in the series. We feel great. We know we're going to take game 3. NLDS, here we come.
You know, shout out to our work, letting us leave early. You know, PTO, prepare the others because we're coming out and root for the Padres. Let's go!
Oh, is that what PTO stands for? All right. The excitement didn't just stop there. Our ABC 10 News reporter Emily Coffey takes us to another watch party, bringing the fun of the ballpark to Padres superfans.
I watched the Padres versus Cubs game with a group of seniors, and it was so much more fun than going to Petco.
And for these lucky seniors, Petco Park is right downstairs.
Hot dogs, pretzels, Bud Light.
Complete with nachos, hot dogs, peanuts, and anything else you could find at Petco Park.
You know, there's the ones that are able-bodied and then the residents who can't. So I thought, hey, let's bring Petco Park to the community.
And it was a fan favorite.
It's nice to be able to sit on our own bistro and see the game on our own TV.
Don't get it twisted. Ruth knows ball. She's been a fan for 60 years.
But I really wish they'd win a World Series. We're waiting.
The hand-painted signs done in under a week for these residents. Staff here tell me they'll do anything to make residents smile. It's positively San Diego.
Between Amazon and just, I don't know, just being inspired, it all came together. Yeah.
Emily Coffey, ABC 10 News.
Oh, that is super cute. I love that. And that's your ABC 10 News Streamline. Everything you need to know today in under 10 minutes.